Good afternoon, deep divers. We are live with the sports show in my Colin Kaepernick shirt.
I like it. I like it, bro.
He should have been a Jet, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%.
Speaking of the Jets, man, what the hell happened yesterday? Right, just from a fan's perspective,
From a fan's perspective,
a Jets fan perspective.
so you got to hear the backstory. You know, I'm in a bunch of football pools. All the football pools, I bet against them. But when it was looking like they're going to win, I'm sending out texts. I'm feeling ecstatic here to get let down. To get let down by that nonsense. What kind of defensive call was that? You don't go to prevent defense? You don't have a too deep safety look or something? Hi, Max.
Oh man, that joint was so funny,
Man. and really, me and the boys were talking about it. And the only reason you make that call, is because you're trying to lose.
It's because what?
You're trying to lose.
That's what I'm saying. Did the Jets think we're that stupid to think that they weren't throwing the game? I think they absolutely were throwing the game.
That's the only reason why you make that
because the play before Aguilar was wide open, burnt three guys,
and Carl overthrew him.
If that didn't tell the defense that
this is all they're gonna do.
This zero thing ain't working. This zero coverage is not working.
That zero blitz
and they go right back to it again.
And then you know today, Doug Williams got fired.
But he didn't get along with the coach anyway. He was bound to get fired. So.
I'm just saying. And then Gase want to take all the credit. Yeah, I fired him. Get the hell out of here.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He doesn't need to be coaching.
I'm telling you, every time I see like the little ticker tape thing on the bottom of the ESPN broadcast and Gase's name is in there somewhere, I get happy for a minute, thinking he's fired. And then I get let down 3 seconds later because it's about some nonsense.
Man, that was and the sad thing is that the game was actually very entertaining. You know, just to watch the Jets get the turnover and then score, and then what really impressed me was the running back, the third string running back, the tall
Johnson.
Is it Johnson?
Yeah,
not even Johnson. Johnson's second string. Johnson is after Gore, the third guy, the tall guy.
Oh, you talking about
the rookie?
Yes. What the hell is his name? I forget.
He was impressive. He looked like he has a future.
But even though all of them looked pretty good, the running game in general looked pretty good.
You know,
I don't know, man. Darnold made me question. Like, I was really thinking that maybe Darnold looks this bad because it's just bad coaching, bad system. But I don't know, man. He's making me go back to the thing where I'm really thinking, it's time to move on from him and think he might be our franchise quarterback.
Darnold's not the franchise. That's very evident. Because you got that kid Lawrence coming out this year. Even though he don't want to play with the Jets, but I think if he has a coach that he likes, he will play for the Jets. It's still New York City at the end of the day.
And this is the thing.
It's still New York City.
A lot of people can't play for New York City.
Nah, Trevor Lawrence could play in New York City. I think he just doesn't like Adam Gase.
Who would? Who does? I don't know. I'm confused. I haven't met anybody that does like Adam Gase.
So why did Jets keep him?
And we were talking about this earlier, and the only reason I can figure out is because he has the Adam Gase show on Channel 2 before football and all that. And the only thing I can think of, honestly, is that he has that show and that that the contract is a certain amount of time and it hasn't reached its peak or hasn't reached the end yet. And then Channel 2 doesn't want to have to pay him if they're going to get rid of him. Like, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know.
I don't know. I listen to Sirius Radio, XM Radio, and nobody likes this guy.
But that's my point. I haven't heard anybody say anything good about him.
The camera's not on you yet, sir. Yeah, get it to where you're comfortable.
I'm good.
So yeah, man, it's just it was just wild. It was wild to see that.
That's a
It
big
was wild to
fact.
see that, especially for a kid that fumbled twice. He had a real bad game. And then
I don't know.
welcoming Mr. Pete to the show.
How you guys doing?
We're talking about that bukkake of a Jets call, defensive call at the end of the game.
Well, that doesn't strike me as surprising, but how did he just fire? He just fired the defensive coordinator right after the game, and he hasn't been fired.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm wondering why he got hired.
What's Joe Douglas doing? What are they waiting for? What's
I
that?
don't know.
0 and 10? 0 and 11?
0-11, buddy.
It's like he blamed the
0-11.
defensive coordinator after that. Listen,
It's almost comical that it's sad.
It is comical.
he said
It's not
he wished
almost
he'd have
comical.
called
It is
timeout.
comical.
You're the head coach. If you don't like the call coming in,
Veto it.
No, that can't happen. Timeout. It just shows
It's
me
the
that
last play of the game.
Yes. You wish you would have did it. No, buddy. No.
Exactly.
You basically did it. You allowed it to happen.
What
you
did
allowed
they?
him to call. You allowed him to call blitz, which is retarded because they had to go about 50 yards. He floated the pass in the air. It was in the air for about an hour.
For an hour.
Yes, for an hour
I'm like,
because-
where's the safety? Where is the safety?
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere. On the other side of the field.
Yo, it was
Telling
crazy,
you.
man.
It was like a bad John Madden. You know, you play like a rookie in John Madden.
Yeah, just
You know, you got 30 seconds and they down, and you playing all out blitz,
Yeah.
and you not in the safety back there all the way
Yo,
standing in the
I
end zone.
swear to you, it reminded me of a Madden play. Come on in, Ty.
That's what I'm saying. Like you
Listen,
call
man.
zeros blitz, but you got that safety sitting there in the end zone waiting.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm a Patriots fan. The Patriots got beat on a gadget play in the game by Miami, but it wasn't like that.
It wasn't
though.
like that.
They had to throw the ball backwards about 4 or 5 times, but
I mean, and it
got
was
back, ran up, and just threw.
and it was beautiful too, because he
It just-
shook him, got the step, and it was toast.
Yo, bro, but my
It was
thing
a
is this.
beautiful play.
No, but my thing is this. First of all, the cornerback, why are you biting on that like he was going inside? You know where he's going. He can't go
I can
anywhere else.
understand. I can understand.
Why?
Understand.
Why?
I'm understand. I can understand.
Why?
The Jets
Bro, why?
The Jets have bad coaching, right?
It
So
don't
when
matter.
you have bad coaching,
Doug Williams isn't a bad coach.
yeah, he is. It's terrible.
No,
Yes,
come
he
on.
is. If you call that play, it's terrible. Like you got to call it what it is.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he called that play because the plan was to lose,
okay.
and then he
you're
took the
saying-
scapegoat.
So you're saying
he took the blame for it.
Listen, man, I'm just saying, hey, right after you said, right after I believe you texted us and said the Jets are going to win the game.
That's exactly.
5 seconds later.
I didn't say they were gonna win. I said they were
Wait.
winning. Oh no, I did say they were gonna win.
He said, "Yo, my Jets going to get a win today." 5 seconds later.
Wait. What? You got 1 foot there, 1 foot there.
Like if you had picked just to win 10,000 to 1, and that shit happened.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
But I was thinking this though, right? I was talking about this. I think real like legit gamblers or whatever, you bet on the Jets because the Raiders defense was so bad, and the Jets.
But that cost me.
Yeah.
That cost me. I took the Raiders because I thought they would be angry from getting their ass kicked last week. And they were
But
up
their
24
defense,
to 13,
yo,
so I
their
thought-
defense is practically last in the league
the
in
way they was
everything.
beating the Jets in the third quarter, I thought they would have put them away. They had the ball twice before the Jets went on that run to get the lead.
Mhm.
They had the ball twice with a chance to end the game and put them away. You go down there, you get a touchdown. The good teams put you away.
Yeah.
They put you away. Like they up 24-13.
I don't hear you anymore.
Yeah, but I definitely feel like that game was given away because they had it. There's no reason for you to play blitz and a man on man on the corners, and then at that you didn't even have two safeties back. It looked like they were supposed to play 3 deep, and the dude was supposed to just jump back. I don't know what he was trying to do. At the end of the day, it didn't make no sense at all.
1-2.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense at all. But
Yeah,
whatever. At least they get the first pick of the draft.
Ty,
The question though is
move it a little
whether
closer
that
to
dude is gonna come out
I don't hear you.
for the
Ty, I don't hear you.
All right. Oh yeah, nah, it's Bub. Bub gotta get. Yeah,
No.
he said he don't hear me on the mic. So the mic is not. He don't
1-2. I hear myself.
You can hear me?
Yeah,
That's the most important thing.
did not hear you. Now I heard you mess with that.
I'm just saying, once you can hear me, that's what's
He might want to speak up a little bit. Ty's
Yeah,
talking a
I
little
didn't-
soft.
Yeah, nah, I feel like they definitely getting in for the first round pick, first of the draft. That's it. They gave up already on the season. Man.
Yeah, I think they're, and then, you know, there's a couple quarterbacks I want to see on new teams. Sam Darnold is one of them. I think if he had better weapons, he might be a little better. No. See, you give up on people too fast. You're the one who said Colt McCoy didn't have a shot. He went there with the Giants and won the game yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing you got to say over there. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. Colt McCoy won the game.
I feel like
That was all cool. I agree with that.
That
too.
was
I
good
agree.
coaching.
I agree with
They're
that,
well coached.
But
They're well
he still
coached.
made the throw. He made the throws in the fourth quarter to win the game. The coach trusted him enough to make the throws, and he made it.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're well coached, that does a lot. Look at the 49ers, man. Shanahan is doing a hell of a job for them, bro.
No, I'm not saying he's not, but they're loaded though. 49ers is a loaded football
They're
team.
ravaged by injury, though,
Yeah,
bro.
but they're still loaded. Their B players could start on most teams.
I'm not saying, excuse me, Tom. I'm not trying to. I'm just.
Yeah, like their B players, they have 3 running backs that could start and contribute on any team. That's why they're able to. They have a great pass rush, even without
Bosa.
without Bosa, they still get to the quarterback. They still have a pretty good defense.
Yeah, what do you think OBJ is still needed?
No, I don't, and I don't think he's gonna stay there.
I don't think he's gonna stay there either.
Baker Mayfield is a fit. Baker's better without him.
It seems like when he's here, he focuses
Yeah, the chemistry they never got chemistry.
They never got it together.
Yeah, it's not a good fit. I
that's
think
gonna take time.
Beckham needs to just go
It's,
The
San
Jets.
Francisco.
I honestly don't. His talent is.
San Francisco.
His talent
Huh?
is.
Garoppolo.
San Francisco is going to win now. They're going to get a quarterback. Garoppolo might go. They're going to get a quarterback. That coach is not playing.
But Garoppolo's not bad. He's good in their system.
Can't win the Super Bowls, huh? And they can't win the Super Bowl with Garoppolo.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
at the end of the day-
you got to make
I
the
guess.
throws, man. You got to quarterbacks win games. The crucial games they have to win. Super
I
Bowl,
agree.
you got to get. You can't overthrow Sanders in the Super Bowl with the game on the line.
I agree.
You can't do it.
I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like OBJ is one of the talents of the world. But at the end of the day, until he changes his mindset and where he doesn't have to completely dominate the game every game, it is going to be a problem wherever he goes. Because, like you said, when you have that one wide receiver, you have to focus on because you know it's imperative to get him the ball. If he's not happy, he's talking to the higher ups, and you might be out of a job. Then it's different. But when he's not there and the chemistry is good, because you can't focus in on a guy, you don't have to. Now you actually throw it to the people that's open. So
Yeah, but every good team has that talent where you got to focus. Come on,
Let's go.
what are we talking about over here?
not every team has that person.
No, I'm saying the
No,
good
I think-
teams.
I
The good
think-
teams.
I think
The good teams do.
Odell needs to go to a situation where he's not like he needs a coach that knows what he's doing.
I think
He's been around a couple bad coaches.
I don't think it's just a coach.
Nah, like, listen.
I think he needs really the experienced wide receiver like a Larry Fitzgerald to sit there.
This is Larry's last year, I
and
believe.
talk to him. Like he needs one of those mentorships. he doesn't need it from the coach unless it's Bill Belichick. I don't think he's going to listen.
You can't give it. They got Keenan Allen and the other guy. Wait.
1-2.
No. Why? You don't have to pay Mike.
Yeah, those guys-
Mike Williams gonna put up decent numbers. No, won't happen. Why? Because the coach can't deal. He can't deal with somebody like Odell Beckham.
If you talking about Odell Beckham and where he needs to go, and they need a key receiver like that, other than Robinson, I would say it's Chicago.
No, but Odell has to have a quarterback. I do not want to see him.
So he might as well go to the Patriots.
Who's there? Cam can't throw.
Bill Belichick will figure it out.
That's a fact.
Cam can't throw.
You said Cam can't throw?
It's not one of
Bill will figure it out.
It's not one of those kind of players.
Listen, man, Cam made a lot of people look good. Odell Beckham reminds me of one of those type receivers that Cam had. What was his name? Smith?
That who?
That Cam had. Steve Smith.
Steve
That's
Smith.
what Odell Beckham remind me of. He's a little faster, way more speed, but he's a Steve Smith type of guy. Like, listen, Cam could work
Nah,
with those guys.
Steve Smith was
Steve Smith was a monster. You said
he.
you want.
No. I'm not saying Steve Smith wasn't a monster. I'm just saying Steve Smith isn't like Odell to me. He doesn't have that same. Steve Smith was smaller. Oh well, nah. I guess
Steve
he was.
Smith
He was
went
about
deep.
the same size.
I don't know what he talk about, Doc.
I don't know. It just doesn't.
Like that.
He
I don't
doesn't
know
have.
like that.
Steve Smith was.
I'm saying they the same height. Steve Smith was a short guy, still went deep. He was fast at one time. Like long story short, and Cam, he had some of his best years.
Right,
with
but
Cam
that's my
Newton.
thing. Odell seems to me more like, outside deep threat. Steve Smith was
But no,
do it all like a.
Odell Beckham went across the middle and used to catch touchdowns on the Giants. Like he used to catch the pass to slant and take it to the house.
But that's still a deep threat, not more like a.
but that's
Steve Smith's
that's
just
a 10-yard
I don't
pass.
know.
Hey, that's not a deep threat.
I might be wrong, but I'm just saying like
That's a slant
Steve
route.
Smith.
Slant route is 10, 15 yards. It's not a deep route.
No, but a slant route. It depends. If you running a deep, the slant I'm thinking, because I'm already thinking Madden.
What happens is y'all think about the Giants catch. Y'all think about that one exciting catch.
No.
Y'all do it. Ooh,
That's
he
not what I'm
caught it.
thinking about. I'm not even thinking
Miraculous.
about that.
Yo, he's the greatest. Hand him the keys. And what has he done since? Absolutely nothing. But long story short, they
Don't
want to
say
blame
that.
the quarterback. No, it's the truth. I'm tired of this. He has not delivered, and some of it is on him.
He's been hurt.
OBJ.
Odell Beckham. Yeah, after the catch. Oh, he caught it. Oh my God. Listen, after that, he's done nothing. And I'm not going to blame it all on him. I love Odell Beckham. He's a great talent.
I don't think you can't say he
And
hasn't
I met
done anything.
Odell Beckham. I met him one time. I said one thing to Odell Beckham. When are you gonna say Eli? It's
Because
Eli.
you say that's one catch, but his rookie season, he's got the highest amount of yards in any rookie in their rookie season. So it couldn't have been just one catch.
Hey, it's New York sports.
And he
It was
leads
the
that
only
shit by
thing
like
the Giants
300
had
yards.
going for him.
Huh?
Victor Cruz got hurt, right? Victor Cruz got hurt that year when it was Odell Beckham. Remember, Odell Beckham missed some time the first season too. Then in the
And what
Eagles
I'm
game,
saying
I
to you
believe
is
the Eagles game, Victor Cruz went
had
down
like
and missed the rest of the year.
he still had like 1,400 yards in his rookie season.
Hey, you're missing my point. After Victor Cruz gets hurt, who else are they going to feature? They were trying to feature Victor Cruz at the time. Victor Cruz went out for the year. Odell Beckham is the only thing you can present to the
All right,
York
so
at that
what?
time.
So my question is, so you telling me that there's no other rookie out there that's been on the team that could get that? No, he don't act like he's not a great receiver. He's a great receiver.
I'm not saying he's not great, but I'm saying
You
that
acting like he only had
No.
one thing that he ever did in
I'm
the.
saying that he hasn't done anything since the catch. He hasn't had a great season since he left the Giants.
But they was. But it's still all. But it was right. And I was gonna say he still had the last year he was in the Giants. He had over 1,000 yards, and then he still was injured, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying it ain't injuries, but it's coming to a point now where in his career, if he wants to be one of those guys that's going to be remembered, has to be consistent. Like, listen, he's been injured. I get that. But if you're going to go down as one of the greats, it got to be, when you play, the numbers got to be consistent. You can't have one pass. You can't go one pass 12 yards in the game. And you see that sometimes. I'm not saying that the talent ain't great. I think he needs to change the scenery. I think he needs to go somewhere else besides Cleveland. I think Baker Mayfield plays better when he can just throw the ball to whoever he wants to throw the ball to, and not worry about, damn, all the paper gonna say is Odell Beckham had 2 catches for 20 yards.
All I'm saying about that, right? There is always that one main receiver that feels that way. On Tampa Bay, it's Mike Evans.
I'm not saying he feels that way. I'm not saying he cares. It's the media. If the media is gonna say, listen, if we win 28-14, right? Odell Beckham has 2 catches, 22 yards. Landry has 8 targets, 7 catches, 112 yards. And it consistently happens. The media is going to say, what's wrong with Odell Beckham? Not that they're winning. Not that they might go 6-2 in 8 games. They're still going to bring it up. Where's the production?
I understand what you're saying.
They're not going to care about the wins and losses. That's what's happening.
But my question is, does the media control? If Odell is okay with it, it doesn't matter what the media is saying. What happens is these guys get the media starts talking and they start feeling away.
But it does when that's all you hear, and sometimes you feel like you got to force the ball to him just to shut the media up. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if for me, it's like Baker when Odell's on the field. It feels like he got to force feed him the ball just to shut the media up. Did you see what the Baker's wife said to Stephen A. Smith today?
No.
The post? Because he's always dissing Baker Mayfield.
Who said that? What?
The wife, Baker Mayfield's wife.
Who's dissing Baker?
Stephen A. Smith. Been dissing him all year. They asked him today, will he apologize? He said, hell no.
Of course, Stephen A.
He
Smith.
said he's glad that the wife is, taking up for her husband, but he keeps dissing Baker Mayfield. And Baker Mayfield balled yesterday. Balled. He's the reason Cleveland won the game.
Now my question is.
Okay, I'm listening.
My question is, now that we talked about Cleveland, which don't really matter.
Yeah, he had the best game any quarterback in the league.
Let's talk about
now,
the Giants.
On to my Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, you want to go to Philly? Oh, we could do that. Ty, don't look away, Ty. The people want to know.
Hey, what is there to know? Like the guys are doing bad, bro. They're doing bad. At the end of the day, they don't have it. They don't have no pieces around them. So how could you make these guys great?
I got something to say for Ty. And I watched the game yesterday, right? Them versus Green Bay. Philly's offense is bad. They're like 4 years behind. They got Jeffries trying to play on the outside. He can't get separation from nobody. If you don't throw him a jump ball, it's impossible for him to get by.
Yeah,
like he's done. He's a goal line threat.
He
He's
might
like
be a possession receiver if you need, somebody strong to go over the middle. That's about it.
What do you think about the kid Rager and what you call it? What do you think about those kids?
But I think you can't just throw them into the fire and expect them to be monsters. Like Rager could be something. But one, you need your quarterback to have time to throw.
Here's what I just heard on the way into coming in for the show, right? They talk about 2 teams. They talk about Baker Mayfield in Cleveland, and then they also talk about the Rams, all right? And they talk about Goff. At the end of the day, those 2 players were questionable year in, year out until they got running backs and their defense was good. Those 2 players, once you have those 2 makeups behind you, you can get them a decent running back, some wide receiver threats, and a defense, a halfway decent defense that could possibly stop somebody. Then you can talk about the quarterback being not good because they have everything around them to try to excel. But when you're not putting the pieces around your quarterback to win, what can you do? You can't blame it on a man and make magic out of nothing, bro.
So you saying that, does that mean that
we got no offensive line first?
No, I'm not talking about that.
Most sacks in anybody in the NFL.
Second most, but I got you.
Who's the first?
I don't know, but I saw the stat yesterday. I saw the stat yesterday. That's why I said that.
First play, First series, throws a touchdown. What are your thoughts?
Who?
Jalen Hurts, you're a rookie. He comes in first series,
To
throws a
me,
nice touchdown.
to me, at the end of the day with football, if you don't have scouting reports on the people, you don't know what to expect. A person can look great for however many games until they get a scouting report. When they can make a scouting report against you and you're still as dominant in the game, to me that means something. That to me means you're.
Then that-
So is
That
it
means
time-
every
is it
that means
time
every
to let
losing
the
team
rookie
would
play?
would put a rookie in. What are we talking
Yes.
about?
At the end of the day, I think right now
Yes.
you don't, because at the end of the day, it's still Carson Wentz's team, but the rookie does give you a better element of surprise, one, and then two, he's mobile. He can run. Carson Wentz
Carson Wentz can run.
Yeah,
He's
what-
not fast as the other kid, Jalen
Man,
Hurts.
Carson Wentz used to kill the
But
Giants.
he's nowhere.
No, he's not Jalen Hurts. He's not a running quarterback.
It gives you a different element. Now it makes you with
But Carson Wentz,
with no weapons, he's still a threat.
that's what my question is. So you trying to tell me now Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback?
No, he's not a good mobile quarterback.
No. I think
He can move just fine.
Because if you have a mobile quarterback sitting in the pocket opposed to a pocket passer, it's a greater threat because you're also spying on that quarterback.
So you're telling me,
Run.
at this stage of the game, Cam Newton is better than Tom Brady?
Yes.
No.
You're out your mind,
He's a
Ty.
better element. But
Bro.
Can we just not watch Tom Brady get shut out on two important games? Did we
Shut
not?
out?
Well,
Shut out
damn
when?
near shut out on two important games. Did he
What?
not get blown out by the Saints?
Okay.
But the Saints are a good
Did he
team,
not get beat up by the Rams? It was the Rams.
It wasn't-
and the
Get
Rams
blown
got a
out.
great defense. Ty,
Get
what are we
blown out.
talking about?
You're not losing.
What
you're
are we
not
talking
losing
about? You
for
think
nothing.
Cam Newton beats the Rams?
You're one-dimensional.
You think New England beats the Rams?
Yes,
You out of your
I
mind.
think who would beat the Rams?
New England.
I do.
You out your mind.
I do.
You're out your mind.
Yeah, they would.
Wait,
You out your
who did they
mind.
play yesterday?
They played
Arizona.
the Chargers. No, New
No,
England
Chargers.
cost
They played
them money.
Arizona. They beat him. They
Yeah,
beat him pretty
they
bad.
beat the brakes
I
off.
told you, Brady has figured out these black quarterbacks on this level. He's figured them out. Every single one Cam faced, he beat him. Every single one. He there's something he's doing. I haven't figured out, but I've watched him from Deshaun Watson to the kid.
You talking about Bill Belichick?
Bill Belichick, yeah.
Oh, I thought you
He's
said
figured out
Cam.
these black quarterbacks. And he did it to Lamar Jackson. He beat every single one of them.
And that's my point. What I'm saying to you is what he's realized, and that most of the league realizes, is you shut down that the run
But how
play,
do you shut
the
it
run
down?
option.
To stop the run, you got to take a player from defense and drop them in.
Right,
to
but they're not a
quarterback.
good. Right, they're not as good quarterback. That's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no.
Tom
Hey,
Brady's
hey,
a better
what happens is
quarterback
he has
because when he
boundaries.
gets to the line, he reads the defense. He knows, all right, I'm going to order ball to this. He might physically, he might be over the hump. But what I'm saying is, when as far as football IQ, Cam is nowhere close to Tom Brady, brother. Nowhere close.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that though. But the Patriots.
And that's what makes him a better quarterback.
He brings a different element.
I-
If you dropping somebody,
You-
if you dropping somebody to watch for a quarterback spy, at the end of the day, that's taking somebody either
No,
out
no,
of
no,
the element.
You're not quarterback spy. I'm not.
No,
You don't got to
New
put a
England-
quarterback
no.
spy.
Bill Belichick found out.
Put a
this shit, right?
contained defense.
Is the
Could be
second
4 rushes
corner,
on a contained.
Jackson. He leads the league in interceptions. Found out this kid is really good.
He got hands.
Really good. So when Gilmore comes back, I can play man to man on the outside. Totally. Gilmore, you over there. Jackson, you over there. And everything. Any type of bit. Heineken, I don't get. But match up on the outside. They literally shut the Chargers down. The Chargers got 2 good receivers. Shut them down. Didn't hear nothing. Allen was having one of the greatest years of all time. I didn't hear a peep from him yesterday. Why? Because man on the outside couldn't do nothing.
I agree.
No. They played the Chargers yesterday.
Okay. Can they play Kyrie?
They played the rookie quarterback yesterday and beat the brakes off him. The LA Chargers.
Herbert.
Yeah,
Herbert.
I've never seen him look that
Yeah,
bad.
they look terrible.
He looked terrible yesterday.
But why? And this is what I knew was going to happen. Bill Belichick was going to figure it out.
No. He hasn't looked that bad all year. Eh?
I'm just saying, Bill Belichick.
was
I'm
hard.
just saying, Bill Belichick will figure it out. That's what he does. He's
No, but that's what he showed me yesterday. Bill Belichick
he's the
didn't give up on the
Popovich
season.
of the NFL,
He
baby.
didn't give up on the season. He like, keep playing with me. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys what I made of.
They sneak in the
They-
playoffs. It's a wrap.
A rap about what?
It's a wrap. He's definitely making it to the finals.
Who?
The New England Patriots make it into the playoffs.
They're gonna beat a lot of teams. They're gonna beat a lot of teams.
AFC finals
I believe it too.
Kansas City.
against Kansas City. I believe
Belichick will beat
the only people he would have a problem
Andy
with
Reid.
is
Yeah,
if he
I'm
don't-
gonna tell you why.
No.
Kansas, like listen,
If
people
he
don't.
doesn't see Kansas City before the finals, he's gonna make it to the finals.
There's too
He'll
much.
beat the brakes off of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, to me, has good defense, and they're okay, but they struggle. They struggle too much.
No, the Chiefs are beatable though. Teams that can run the ball,
Yeah.
stay in the game with them.
Look,
the Broncos
it's-
gave you a nice little sample of a blueprint. If dude,
But
can-
let's
if
be real.
dude
But let's be
knows
real.
how to close
They didn't
the
look
show-
like KC didn't look like themselves versus the
What do you mean?
Broncos.
Don't look like yourselves. Like what do you mean by that?
I'm saying they didn't look like
When you in
themselves.
conference games, they
Kelsey
play the hardest.
Kelsey dropped the easy TD,
Yeah, but you keep
but
saying
also
dropping.
too-
He's in the game.
but Casey dropped the easy. Kelsey dropped the
But
easy
also, too,
TD.
we gotta recognize that everybody steps up their level of play when they're playing a certain caliber team. That's a given.
Okay, so when are we
they're
gonna
show
talk
up.
about these Giants though?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You want to talk about the?
I want to
Giants?
talk about
Hold
how.
on. Let me say something before you. Not to cut you off.
That's just what I would
Like, listen, man. I said this 2 or 3 weeks ago. I said the Giants was going to win the division,
And I agree with you.
and nobody, they
do you
looked
mean
at me.
nobody?
They looked at me like I was.
No. Ty looked
I
at
want
you.
my credit. I want
Ty
my
looked
credit
at you.
because
Nobody
I
else
sat
said
here-
nothing.
I sat here after they gave Tom Brady and them a great game, and they should have won. They should have won.
They
that
should have
game.
won.
That's when
And I said no. I said,
There's a
no.
couple of games they
Giants
should have
got
won.
something here, but no, you got to look at their season. It's like the coach they were coming up short the first couple weeks. They were in every game.
Yep, they were
Coming
every
up short.
game.
Kept coming up short. He's like, all right, I got to fix. I got to tweak this. I got to tweak.
And it's really the mentality of the players. You've seen the
Yes, bro.
starts
This is absolutely
reduced.
true.
You've seen
Oh,
less
absolutely.
mistakes.
Yep.
You know.
But you know what?
Mentality. He's not going to tolerate the monkeyness that was going on all those
The
years.
only thing I don't understand is why they don't roof this kid Ingram.
No,
Wow.
Ingram is very good.
No, you can't roof him.
What?
He's
Roof him
one
for
of the
what?
He
best
drops
players in the league.
everything.
What are you talking about?
Actually been playing good.
What? He dropped an easy pass yesterday. What are we talking about?
No, when he gets his hands on the ball, he's a plus.
But he dropping
Don't
everything.
drop him.
Yo,
There's
you're
a lot of teams
crazy.
that'll take him.
I've had him.
He drops everything,
He
man.
drops and he catches.
Yeah,
I've
he
had
might
him
drop
in
a
my-
So
pass here.
what are you saying? He's
Yeah,
50%?
I'll take him.
50%? That's what you're telling me?
Listen,
But then I had
no,
to watch the
you
game.
know why he's better
A lot
50%?
of the times they weren't getting him the ball
Because
where
when
he needs to be at.
exactly.
And a
And
couple
then
of
what?
times he
And then what did the
actually
coach do? The
He's
coach
an
started handing the ball
NFL.
like a
He's an
running back.
NFL player. You killing me? You can't catch. And
But
on
if
top
it's
of that,
consistently being thrown behind you, last minute
Or
bailouts.
on your fingertips.
Like, yeah,
Hey, you
come
can't. I
on.
mean,
Like,
come on.
you
Not everybody can be Odell. Like,
I'm not
ball
talking
that
about
you
Odell. I'm
figure
talking
out-
about Gronkowski.
Put it in the bread basket.
If his hands was that
He's
great,
not a
they would've put him at
Gronkowski.
wide receiver, bro.
Gronkowski's a bruiser.
No, what I'm saying,
when this
Gronkowski
kid
has way better hands than Ingram.
Yeah. But Gronk is a
But
different
then
guy.
Even with Ingram, it's all about confidence. What? He's having a legit good year this year.
And then we talking about
Watch
McCoy.
next
I don't know what games, y'all. Maybe I'm bugging.
McCoy throwing the ball
I
to
did
him.
not expect that
Danny
yesterday.
Dimes, like
I did not expect
They're not
McCoy to
acting
win
quarterbacks like
at
that.
all yesterday.
No. Danny Dimes when he gets tired is on point.
when
He
gets
throws
tired.
off when he throws the ball.
He can make all.
Yes, he can make all
And
those
let's
throws.
be, let's be honest. Up until these last couple of weeks, Ingram has not been the main target, bro.
He shouldn't be. He's not. He's
Yeah,
dropping
they
too.
literally got 3 or
And
4
listen,
decent
the
receivers.
He's
secret-
dropping
the-
too many.
the
He's
secret
dropping
to
too many
all of
passes.
this
He shouldn't be
is
the
Joe
primary
Judge
receiver.
believing in Wayne Gallman. That is the whole secret to this. They believed in that kid and they allowed that kid to run the ball. And that kid, almost 300 yards, almost 100 yards in 3 straight weeks. He took off another one yesterday when no one expected. He got the lead for them twice. He had 2 back-to-back. If not for Wayne Gallman,
Ingram got 35 yards already.
you know what I'm saying? If not for Wayne Gallman, Giants don't win that game.
Listen, man.
You know, and what have the
They're-
Giants been doing? All these other, they got 3 running back. No, give Wayne Gallman the ball. Let the man. This is a good running back. Let him run the ball.
My thing is this, right?
19.
Everybody expected. At least I did. Everybody expected the Giants running game to suffer without Saquon Barkley, and it has not.
I
has
always
not.
knew Wayne Gallman was good.
You said what?
I always knew Wayne Gallman was good, even when they drafted Saquon. That's why I said, why did they waste the pick on when we have Wayne Gallman? He was
Okay.
good then. He was good. He showed in his rookie year, but they kept bringing all these other has-beens competing. They brought in Perkins. They brought in. They never gave the guy a legit shot, and he still probably won't have a legit shot because next year he got
When Saquon come back.
So what they gonna do?
Yeah, now you gotta ease Saquon back in. No, you ain't just gonna throw him to the wolves.
Saquon is a horse.
No. But you ain't gonna throw him to the. You ain't gonna throw him to the wolves. You gotta sit there and bring him back. You coming from a torn ACL?
So
They
what
ain't
you
gonna just
gonna
throw
do?
him.
What like the Cleveland? Like Cleveland?
Yeah, like, yo, listen, we gonna split it up until you healthy. Like,
No, what
Yeah.
you do is,
You got
I'm
to.
be honest with you, and it sounds
Saquon
crazy.
not no- Saquon
Bub,
not
you
no
gonna hate
fool.
what I'm
You
gonna
see
say
what's
right
going
No,
on.
what I'm saying is you're saying that it's Mark. Okay, we know Saquon. They're gonna give Saquon that, but what we're saying is that don't let Gallman go.
No,
So
No,
secure
but
him
that's
your main
that's
number
what's
two.
gonna happen
Yes,
though.
yes.
No, they're gonna let him go.
Like how New Orleans got their main number two.
But they're gonna let him go.
You. When you running good, you can get the because you can have both of them on the field at the same time. To be honest,
But-
you can slide.
But I'm
him out
telling
to
you,
the
but that
slide.
goes what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, Giants are gonna let him go for the cash.
Listen, don't do that jet shit over there.
He's a
man.
free agent
This
at the
is
end of the
new
year, son?
administration.
Yes, he's gonna.
This
They
is
somebody
a
gonna
new-
offer him the money.
this is a new
You think teams ain't watching him?
This is
They
new
watching him, bro.
Yeah, but like, listen, he's
They
in the
watching
system
him.
that's
They go.
working
He
one,
go.
and if he's smart, if he's smart, right, he's gonna look at the system, right. You don't want to go to a bad team that's gonna put you right back on the market after 1 year. You don't want to go somewhere
It depends
the
on money.
running back, and they have a terrible offensive line.
It
and you
depends
go
on money.
right back. But I'm just saying that's not. If you get one contract and you get cut the next year,
I feel like they're gonna hold on to him mainly because even though Saquon is your future, your key running back, you don't know when he's actually coming back off that injury.
yeah.
You know, so I think if you got somebody good,
He'll
he's
be
not
back
gonna-
next
if
year.
If he's not gonna take the bank,
Oh, got him.
I think
They didn't make
you hold on to him.
He'll be back next year.
Pittsburgh.
Saquon will be back next year. Anybody may pick Washington.
No,
as a fool.
I'm not saying that Saquon won't be back. But what I'm saying is you don't have to rush him back
You
from
gotta
the
keep
injury.
it- you gotta keep it
If
running.
like listen, the Giants got something, they got something going, and then the coach won't rush him back.
Yeah.
The coach is probably gonna say, Saquon, take your time. Be 100%. You don't gotta rush back out there. It doesn't make sense. We're trying to win. We need you for the long haul. That's what it's about.
If you're a legit player,
No player wants to hear that, but the coaches got to do the right thing. Sometimes a coach has to tell people to ramp it down. You know what I mean?
I hear you, bro.
Like ramp it down a little bit, because if you get injured again, you're out 2 years. You know what I mean? Take the time, get it fully healed. Like
I hear you. I'm just saying, bro.
the Giants. The crazy thing is, the Giants might really win that division. The Giants might really win that division the next 3 or 4 years. You know what I mean? The Giants might win that division the next 3 or 4 years. Or for mistake year. This is a mistake year for them. They just bounce right in. But the Giants might win the division the next 3 or 4 years after this.
Well, I mean, the NFC East is always going to be competitive because Dallas is always going to want to make sure they're in it. Same thing with Washington. They're going to want to make sure. Philly, I think Philly got the championship, and they're like, well, we could wait. There's no urgency to win again.
I disagree. I think that Philly honestly is worried that Carson Wentz is not going to be Carson Wentz in the next 2 years. I think they're trying to do it ASAP.
You said what?
I think Philly is trying to get to the top ASAP.
They have 0 receivers. There's no
But
way.
like
There's no
Philly-
way.
They don't have any threats.
They have no
Like-
receivers.
I'm not
They
talking
have
about
no-
this year.
they
I'm
got
talking
Miles
about.
Sanders. That's it. And that's
I'm talking about
potential.
next year.
They have who? Sanders is averaging like 4 points something a carry.
Yeah, but he's
But
not
then
dominating. He's not scoring
then when
touchdowns.
when
He's
you
not.
think about it,
And I one thing I
he's a
disagree.
good player, but he
He needs help.
I disagree with Tal about the defense though. Defense ain't their problem.
I think so.
No, I don't. I don't think the defense is the problem. You got Slay on the outside. Yeah, he got toasted by 2 great receivers, but he's a good corner. Like, listen, he stood up and took. You gotta
He's
respect
good.
that.
He's good.
Like,
I'm
long
saying
story,
he's
like
positive,
long
but
story
he's still
short is
missing pieces.
no. But on the defense, your defense is before that last run. You hold Green Bay to 23 points. It's not bad defense.
But they have. I
You
haven't
see
seen.
what Chicago? What
No,
Green Bay
but
did to Chicago the week
to
before?
me, I get what you're saying. They might have good cornerbacks. They might be able to hold, but where's
I'm talking about-
you got to be able to get to the quarterback. The teams that have good defense are able to get to the quarterback.
I'm talking about
Ty,
these guys,
has your team been able to get to the quarterback?
Yes.
No, bro. No.
Listen, have you watched them?
Yeah,
Have you watched? Did you watch that game yesterday?
bro. I watched the
defense
game.
got Aaron
I didn't do
Rodgers
anything
2 times to
yesterday.
give them- Two times they down 7 points to give them the ball back. Like the defense ain't the problem. They gave up.
I didn't
22
say their
points.
defense was horrible,
With
Pete.
the
What I'm
Giants
saying is,
5-7, do you think they're legit like playoff team?
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
playoff team. I think
Yes.
they might get to the
No,
playoffs.
yes, I think they do.
Barely.
I'm gonna tell you why. They showed me something versus Seattle. If
But
Danny-
Seattle's
beat
defense is
Seattle
like a
if
fucking
Danny-
screen.
If Danny Dimes is
If they
there,
could beat Seattle on the road, Seattle is one of your top teams in the. That's
Bro,
NFC Championship.
Stop.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop.
Are you saying Seattle
Stop.
can't make it to NFC Championship?
They will because of they're leading their
Seattle won't make it to
division.
NFC Championship.
But their defense is so bad, they're not gonna win.
what do you mean? The defense is not why they lost that game yesterday.
But the defense
But the defense is horrible, Pete.
No, see, that's the thing I'm talking about. They got their cornerback.
They're not.
They got the safety from the Jets back. Their defense been playing great the last three
They're not
weeks.
as good as
No,
the
they're
best teams.
Their secondary is horrible. You can't tell me nothing about this.
Bro, you
Listen,
can't
when I-
exactly.
well,
Their
when we was
secondary
talking
is
about
like,
their secondary.
Dead last.
bro,
32.
yes.
When we was
Yes.
talking about their secondary,
Their
they
secondary is
just got
trash.
one of the corners back. They were playing without both of their corners.
So,
But when it was
so
close,
you're
it
saying the
wasn't
Giants, if they make it to the playoffs, they can't win a game.
Yes, they can win a game.
I didn't say they can't.
I-
I think it really depends on who they play. I think that's.
But that goes for any team,
But
really.
No, because certain teams you know they're gonna make it past the first round. Second
I
round.
think I can name a couple teams that the Giants could beat just off the top of my head. If they play the Rams, they could beat the Rams. I'm telling you right up there. You heard it. You heard it here first.
I don't.
You heard it
I
here
disagree.
first. You
I
heard it here
disagree.
first, man.
I disagree.
You heard it here first,
I
man.
I say the Rams defense is too good, bro.
What defense is too good? The Giants play a simple
The only
game.
team I can
They
say
I didn't say they
beat
not.
Seattle
The
very
Giants
simple.
squared up and beat
this
them
is
guys in
the
the
only
mouth.
team that I could possibly see them beat
Who?
in any scenario. That's it.
They don't want to play us. They don't want to play us in the
They
first
got
round.
his number, whatever.
They don't want to play us in the
They got
first
his
round.
number.
Listen,
You
it
rush
will
Tom
be
Brady?
a revenge game too. Cause
But they're
y'all
not
got
gonna-
away-
they
Y'all
don't
got
wanna
away
play
with
Tom
what y'all
Brady,
did. Y'all.
Listen, that's the
But they're not gonna play
listen,
Tom Brady in the first round. They're not even the same division. I mean, the same
Our
conference.
defense made them turn the ball over.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, our defense is going to get there. I'm not worried about us. I'm not
No,
worried about us. Nobody's going to want to play Tampa Bay in the
They could
playoffs.
beat the Dolphins.
that's easy. That's easy.
That's the other
I think
side.
Giants could beat
That's the
Tennessee.
other. I'm talking about NFC teams. I'm talking about the NFC teams.
NFC teams.
I
Yeah.
think they could beat the Rams. I know they
No,
could beat the Rams.
I
know
doubt that.
If they
Me-
do that, I'll bet you.
You know we got that
If
bet.
they
You
play
know we got that
I'll take
bet.
NFC is what? You're talking Rams. You're talking Arizona.
They could beat. They could beat.
San Francisco.
No, but San Francisco, I don't think.
No, but the playoff teams
Nah,
right now is
I think
the
San
Atlanta
Saints,
is
Francisco.
terrible.
the Saints,
The Saints,
Saints.
the
We can't beat the
Saints,
Saints.
Green
right
Bay,
now. We can't beat Green Bay right now.
Saints, Green Bay.
Can't beat either one of those teams.
No. Who's third?
Tampa Bay is not
That's
NFC.
No, the Rams is third.
So they beat the Rams.
The Rams beat Seattle. The Rams
Yeah.
is third. The Giants is fourth.
Wolf.
I think Seattle's fifth. Tampa Bay is sixth. Minnesota's seventh.
Minnesota. We can beat Minnesota.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Bro.
Minnesota. Minnesota show up when they want to show up.
Nah, but
Their
they,
defense ain't that great to me.
but they. Oh,
Now their offense to me is only one-sided right now.
Yeah.
That's
That wasn't
why
my man
go to
anyway.
the damn tight,
Nah, you gotta throw to the tight end. I need him to get one more.
It's
That's a
all-
lineman. That's why y'all call it a lineman. Where your
That's
tight
a
end at?
lineman though. That wasn't the
Yeah,
tight
where
end.
you
I
tight
thought it
end
was
at?
my
Where
guy.
you playing around? Throw it to the lineman.
Lineman been
And it's
scoring
not-
lately.
It's fourth down. It's
I would
fourth
just
and
kick the
goal.
field goal though.
Oh wow.
They
They
don't
don't listen.
Touchdown.
Nope.
They stopped him.
Nope.
I told you they stopped
Stopped them on the 1 inch line.
I knew it.
But you know this happened yesterday. This happened yesterday, and they got a fucking safety.
Safety.
Who did that?
What's her name?
I would
That
just
kid
take the
not
field
big
goal.
enough to be doing all
But I
that.
didn't think the field goal. Go up too
Not only that, out of though, he
This
got
is
to
hockey
get in the
football
air.
right
He
here.
got to jump right there.
They've been stopping him. That's why they've been doing it. And they figure it's Alex Smith.
Yeah, he got to get higher than that. You got to
He
jump.
got no
go
hop.
But they caught him. They caught him in the air. They caught him in mid-air. That's what it was. His leg.
But in
Why he
Pittsburgh,
went to go jump?
Pittsburgh is banking on their defense, just closing Washington.
No.
up.
Pittsburgh is a scary team.
I know that. What I'm saying is Pittsburgh is banking right now. Pittsburgh said we're gonna go for 4th and 1.
and they
If we don't
haven't
make
played-
it, our defense is gonna
Yeah,
keep
they're going to
them.
blitz the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But they've beaten everybody, and they haven't played a complete game in a long time.
But I don't think they played a complete team. But one, they played who?
They haven't been played a They haven't.
No, they beat Tennessee.
They beat
They
Tennessee
have
too.
listen. If they go up the likes of against New Orleans, they lose. Green Bay, they lose.
I
Even
don't think so.
I don't know.
Green Bay.
I don't
Green
think
Bay is a one-trick pony also.
No. Green Bay can be beat too. Like he
That's
said-
what I'm saying.
He said the Giants.
Green Bay can be beat.
Green
They'll-
Bay,
They can be beat.
Green Bay is a one-trick pony. They got Aaron Rodgers. Yes.
He can be beat.
Yes.
But when Aaron
Exactly.
Rodgers is not having a bad day,
Which is hard to you can't
Pittsburgh can't beat Kansas City.
they won't beat him.
they won't.
They can't beat them.
like I would have loved to see.
Nobody can beat Kansas City when Kansas City's
I would have loved to see
percolating.
Kansas City versus Miami with Fitzpatrick starting. I would have loved to see the
Shootout.
game. I would have loved to see that game
But-
this week.
but-
I would have loved to see it, but they're
Well,
gonna
you know
start Tua and they're gonna lose
But
bad.
you know the other thing.
But my question is-
the other thing with Fitzpatrick, you got to give him a couple of weeks. Like what they're doing now, and I guess they're gonna go to it. They're gonna go play and get into the playoffs with Tua, and he's gonna be struggling, and they're gonna want to put him in. So it's not gonna. He needs a couple of games to get used to his receivers, get his timing down. Look, they can win this year with Fitz.
Yes, I
Bam!
know. Yeah,
So you got next year with
You
Tua.
got-
Bro.
You got
Let's be realistic about Fitz. It's feast or famine with Fitz, brother.
Nah. Listen, do you want to go down there and get in the red zone 4 times a game to kick field goals every time?
That's what KC did yesterday.
But he's not getting it up. But Denver has a really good defense. Like Denver plays defense. Denver beat some really good teams this year. Denver,
I know.
like Denver, been in a lot of games. Like Denver defense ain't bad.
I never said they were. What I'm saying to you is on Casey's good day, there's not maybe
But they don't have
there's maybe
great-
one team
like,
that could
when
beat
you
them in the
watch them
league.
Play Denver, they don't look great. Listen, when you watch them play Denver,
But they didn't beat them, Peter. I don't care how good you look. You cannot beat KC. They have too many weapons.
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, listen, that should tell you.
Get to the 30. I missed that.
That should tell you.
Yeah,
that-
that's-
nah,
They're not at the 30. That's how they.
but that should tell you that should tell you. Like if I'm the Steelers and I'm watching that game, I'm excited. When I watch Denver and them do, I know my defense is just as good.
I'm not saying you're not
I know
excited.
hold on. I know we have a better offense. If I'm the Steelers and I'm watching that game last night,
You think the Steelers have a better offense than
then
KC?
Denver, yes.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
saying
you-
if you're
I thought
watching
you were
the
saying
game-
better than
if you're
Kansas
watching
City.
the game and you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you're a Steeler and you're watching the game, you're excited.
But did you see when what's his name? Tyreek Hill caught the touchdown? He didn't know he caught.
No, he didn't, because at the end of the day, he didn't know the ball was missing for so long.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know. He thought it hit the floor and just bounced back into his lap.
And that changed the whole game. That changed a lot of shit. I had him on my fantasy team.
Listen, I'm glad I didn't take that game for my parlay. That shit really cost me because I knew they wasn't going
I
to.
had
They don't
my
never.
officially worst week ever. I lost everything.
They can't do nothing. Ball right back.
Basketball, I lost college football, and yesterday was. I ain't hit one. I must have played at least 30 parlays.
Wow.
I ain't hit one.
But see, that's the thing, though. I bet, like, when I played two tickets yesterday. I had 2 tickets. I won one, and I lost the other one. The Jets killed me. I done won everything. I bet basketball. I bet college basketball. I bet a team would win by 32. Like they had to win by 32. They won by 41. I was on fire. I had no losses. Eventful, no losses. I was over there. I was killing.
Everything.
Where?
And Eventful had no losses
Oh.
through the first games. Nothing. I was perfecto until the second half.
You pick what's the name in the first?
But I was perfect in the first 1 o'clock game. I was perfect.
How?
What do you mean? I was perfect.
So you weren't scared when the Jets were winning?
I know nobody picked the Jets. Hey, that's not a scary game for me. If I lose off the Jets, so be it.
You had him or you didn't have him?
No, he had Las Vegas. He had Vegas. That's why I was asking him. He was like, "Yo, perfect." You weren't scared when the Jets were
I'm
winning?
always gonna pick. I'm gonna always take if the spread is double digits. The Jaguars. I'm gonna pick them.
Always.
I'm gonna always pick. They're gonna always cover.
But what happened
If-
yesterday? I played
Listen. If the Jaguars,
Did they beat the spread?
Yes.
they went to overtime. I knew I could
Yeah.
beat that game. Like
Yeah.
They lost by
It was like 8 points.
Yeah,
like 8.5.
No, that shit was more than 8.5. It was 11. Like, yo, 11, I take that immediately. I know Minnesota ain't gonna beat them.
The week before he threw for he had like 280 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's what I said. I said, yo, I know it. I seen that spread. I
Always
said,
in the
give me
game.
that.
They always in and they run the ball. They have
Yes.
that running back.
They play,
always
and
get
I said
Robinson.
that. I said that
They always run the ball.
I said that to Cash on Saturday. I said, yo, you better take them.
There you
That's
go.
a touchdown.
If you didn't know this was gonna happen,
Oh, James Bond. Okay, good. Cool. I thought that was Juju. I was like, no. I took him to be under because I figured they was going to shut down because they got a great corner and the second corner is decent. But
I got James in my he's my sneaky pick in my showdown game.
I got Ibram. I need Ibram to just get one more catch.
yeah,
I'm good to go.
2 more yards.
Yeah, I need a few more yards. I think
He
he's like
loves
4 yards
that
away.
little kid Washington. He always finds him. Fourth receiver. As if the 3 aren't bad enough. He always finds a play for this kid.
Now Pittsburgh get receivers though, man. They draft pretty well when it comes to receiver and running back.
It's getting to a point that if Washington doesn't do something, this game's over. All they do is run the ball. And they got
Yeah, that's what I'm
receivers.
saying. But that's why Alex Smith he's not a good quarterback when he's behind. When you got to make him throw the ball all the time and take him out the game, they got to get some points right now. Because if they don't, should be 21-0 in no time.
They got that touchdown right back.
immediately.
They got it right back.
Immediately.
And that's why they went for it, because they're not scared of this team.
That's what I was saying. They go for it because they're not scared. They know their defense
Bills
going.
and 49ers tonight.
Whoa, that's
I think that's a much closer game than most people think, man.
I think the Bills are going to win if Allen doesn't have one of those 3 turnovers.
I think San Francisco wins based on their defense.
No, I don't. I don't think that.
And
I don't think.
last week's show,
The only thing I could predict
I
for
don't- I
me
don't-
is
I
going to
don't
be
think-
a
I don't
low
think-
scoring game. That's how I feel.
I
I feel
don't
like
think-
San
I don't-
Fran is going to lead on the running. And as we've seen before on a lot of primetime games, Buffalo can't.
they can handle
They
it.
Is
can't
Lamar
handle the run.
Jackson playing tomorrow though?
Yes, he's playing against Dallas.
So I think it's going to be a keepsake game for San Fran. Keep the ball away from Buffalo as long as we can. Run it, down their throats.
But Buffalo has a great defense too.
I
They
know
do.
that. And that's what I'm saying.
But their defense on run, they allow
Isn't that good?
They allow the most running. We knew that from when Kansas City played them the other night, and they had like
They're not
200 and
getting
something.
They got
Two
run
something.
over with their wide receivers. They
They're
got
not getting-
2 running back wide receivers.
They're not getting ran over tonight. Buffalo is a superior team. Buffalo has played everybody. Buffalo has played everybody.
I'm begging for it to be a low scoring
Buffalo
game.
has
All I'm saying is that defensive coordinator for San Francisco is worth every penny.
And
No, I'm
Shanahan
not saying-
is
I'm not
worth
saying
every
he's not.
penny.
I
I'm
don't
not-
care about the head coach. That defense that San Fran is about.
You don't care about head coaches, but your head coach is the
But
one
that's
saving
what
the
I'm saying,
fucking
bro.
Giants' ass.
Buffalo is going to make San
So with
Francisco
the-
quarterback have to throw the ball.
I don't care about the head coach.
Buffalo's
Gay saying
gonna
the head
make
coach,
San
he's a
Francisco
fucking
coach.
glorified
Well, the quarterback throw the ball.
assistant.
And he listen, he's not the most accurate quarterback in the world.
I know.
Who?
I see 2 interceptions coming.
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, no, not Josh Allen. I'm talking about San Francisco quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Mullen?
Listen, Mullins is a second string quarterback, straight up career.
Yeah, but he's 2 interceptions tonight. Those corners gonna feast.
And he might throw
37s, good lord. I see it tonight.
What's that?
37. Interception. Listen, versus good teams, he throws at least 2 picks.
But remember, P, they don't have to throw a lot. They got the whole running squad.
Well, they know that
They
they're
are
gonna run
ready
the
to
ball.
speed.
Versus good team, you think Buffalo just gonna sit there and say you gonna run 50 times? We gonna allow you to run 50 times? No. Listen,
They got schemes, man. Them kids run the ball.
I'm trying to tell you, Shanahan is
Okay.
offensively
So all
gifted.
three of y'all got Buffalo. I got six.
No, I didn't say that.
That was almost an interception.
I did not say that, bro. Don't put me in that
All right, so
nonsense.
who you got? You
bro.
got San Francisco?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I actually split the picks.
You actually split it, but so you don't know what you got then.
Exactly.
split that
I'll be
too.
honest. I'm a little confused
I'm
on this
trusting
one.
that
I'm not
quarterback.
gonna lie. I'm a little
I'm not
confused on
trusting
this
that-
one.
I'm not trusting that quarterback.
I'm a little confused on this one. I split the picks.
I'm going with Buffalo because I picked them everywhere. I feel like Buffalo is a better team. Now, if San Francisco was healthy and everybody was there, maybe
But San
something-
Francisco been looking good.
They are healthier. They don't have a quarterback that can protect the ball. If you
Listen,
ask him to throw the ball 25 times tonight, I guarantee you 2
He's
interceptions
not throwing
tonight.
the ball.
He's
not
gonna
throwing-
have
he's
to,
gonna throw
bro.
about 20 times.
And that's
But you're
all
gonna
you
see
need.
all kind of wide receiver screens, handoffs.
And yep.
They're gonna run Buffalo into the ground.
But I guarantee you they won't. Buffalo has played everyone. Like Buffalo has
And-
played everyone.
And
only
against
team
the
I've
run,
seen-
they're not that good, P.
that's because of a couple bad games. Remember, they played Kansas City in the snow, in the bad weather game. The
Is
young
that-
kid
sorry.
ran all over,
Over
him.
them.
Bad weather. San Francisco is fine.
This is what
I'm
we're
gonna go
talking
for a
about.
low scoring game. I'm calling it Buffalo 23, San Fran 17. That's my score.
I don't think it's that close.
I'm going 24, like 10. San Francisco.
Disrespectful. But okay.
Nah,
I'm going Buffalo 24-14.
I'm going.
Like sound like-
I'm going either team, and the score is gonna.
What kind of shit is that?
Either team could
Gotta
win.
make a choice. You just want to be right next to
I'm
you.
go-
Go ahead and say, yo,
I'm going either team score.
Yo, this is crazy. I never heard one of those before.
The score is gonna be like, I say 28-21.
I think Dallas wins tomorrow, and I hate it. I don't want them to win.
I
but
think Dallas wins
gotta
tomorrow
figure it
too.
Nah, they losing.
Bullshit, Bo.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I got the Ravens.
If you watch the Ravens play the Steelers, the Ravens play hard. They're well coached. They're not getting beat by a team like Dallas. Ever. Ever. You know why? They know they're outside of the playoffs. Lamar Jackson is itching to get back. He has a point to prove. They're gonna beat the
Is he
brakes
back
of-
tomorrow?
Yeah, Boss said he's playing. If he's playing, they're
Oh,
gonna
so
beat
then
the
I
brakes.
can't pick Dallas. I didn't know Lamar was back.
They're
This
gonna
is
beat
true.
the brakes off Dallas tomorrow. Just stick a fork in them. Put the tombstone up. Put the Giants behind the Dallas tombstone because it's over for Dallas. They're done. They're done. Talk about Dallas next year. If they're gonna give them a contract.
I'm not picking the game officially, but I'll take your word for
You
it.
sound like me now.
I think Dallas will win, but I would have bet on it.
Listen,
No, if
the
Lamar
Ravens-
wasn't playing, I'd
the
pick Dallas.
Ravens are
But
getting their 5 best players back. If you say Jackson is playing, the 2 running backs,
But
Campbell,
look, he will not have his tight end though.
that's fine. You don't need it. Just
Yeah.
run the ball.
He need that tight end.
No. He doesn't have to throw. He doesn't have to throw. He can run.
He ain't been throwing like that.
They ain't been throwing like that. Why? What you talking about Dallas like they have a great defense or something? Who they stopped
You know,
all year?
you know another good matchup? Des Bryant playing against Dallas.
Yeah.
And I think he's gonna
He's
throw
gonna-
the ball.
He's gonna get a touchdown at least, just so he can throw off his X. Just so he can throw off his X, and he gonna do it right at the
Dallas has been
skybox.
cursed since they let him go though. They've been cursed.
Yeah,
been cursed.
they've
Like,
been
they've been
bad.
cursed.
You're right.
They've
They've been
been
cursed since
bad.
they let him go though. Sometimes when you do things like that, it's just bad.
You think it's
It's
you
bad.
think
No,
it's
they've been
Des Bryant?
Nah, it ain't just Des Bryant.
But
It's some-
like,
but-
I think they've been cursed after they refused to pay Dak. They was dragging their feet, dragging their feet.
Well, y'all, that's the show for tonight. I would like to play some spades, so we just making this thing 1 hour, and we get to our business. See y'all next
Y'all
week.
heard it here first. Dallas will get the brakes beat off him tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or
From your
buts
lips
about
to
it.
God's ears.
Thanks, guys.